The conscious mirror and the subconscious theater. A MysticPersonas monologue on the mind, the mask, and the meaning beneath. What we call the conscious mind is merely the surface of the sea, but it is the deep that determines the tides. We like to think we are awake, conscious, in control. We believe the decisions we make, the words we say, the lives we build, are the result of logic, will, planning, intelligence. But I invite you to consider this. What if the you who thinks they're steering is only riding on top of waves you don't even know exist? What if the real you lives in the dark, mysterious, fertile ground beneath your thoughts? What if your shadow personas aren't mistakes, but signals that your subconscious is speaking in the only language it has left? The conscious mind, a spotlight on the stage. Your conscious mind is precise, linear, rational. It sets alarms. It makes to-do lists. It answers emails and forms opinions. It is the part of you that knows the name of your pain, but not how it was born. This is where the core personas live. The herald who speaks with truth. The gladiator who rises with courage. The nomad who dares to wander. The wismage who seeks to understand. These are the roles you play on stage, refined, trained, sculpted. But even a brilliant actor forgets. It is not the spotlight that writes the lines. It is the subconscious director, hidden in the wings, who decides the script. The subconscious, the writer beneath the mask. Enter the shadow personas. They don't care about your plans. They don't follow scripts. They operate on impulse, memory, and unspoken need. The voidcaster doesn't ask for permission to numb. The hermit doesn't wait to isolate. The trickster laughs at logic and spins riddles in its place. These are not flaws. They are autonomic responses, the subconscious trying to protect the fragile self from pain that was never named. Every shadow emerges from a whisper. I don't belong. I'll never be enough. I always mess it up. No one sees me. If you do not consciously tend to these whispers, your subconscious will make sure they run the show. The mind is not a machine, it's a theater. You see, your mind is not a machine to be optimized. It is a theater of masks, myths, memories, and meaning. Dr. Travis Fox, through the MysticPersona system, did not give you types to memorize. He gave you mirrors to hold. And more importantly, doors to walk through. Because the question is not, what's wrong with me? It's, which part of me is speaking right now? And, am I listening? Shifting personas is shifting states of mind. The conscious mind says, I need to push harder, do more. But if you listen beneath, the subconscious may be whispering, I'm afraid of being forgotten. You might think you're showing up as the visionary, but you're actually stuck in the shadow of the striver, relentlessly performing because you don't believe your rest has value. The mystic persona model invites you to pause and ask, is this energy coming from my presence or my pattern? Am I in my power or my protection? And then the most radical question of all, can I choose a different mask on purpose? Rehearsals versus revelation. The unconscious is not your enemy. It is your child, your ancestor, your unmet need. It rehearses shadow patterns not to sabotage you, but to protect you from the pain you've refused to feel. The shade gossips not to harm, but to connect from behind a veil. The siren enchants not to deceive, but to be chosen before they're abandoned. The phantom disappears not from arrogance, but from fear of not being enough to stay. And so your subconscious builds a set, lights the stage, directs the script, and unless you become aware, you simply play the part again. But once you truly see which persona is operating, you have a sacred option. Rewrite the scene, recast the lead, and step back on stage as the author of your own mind. The conscious mind is the editor, not the origin. Let us be honest. You are not the original source of your reactions. You did not choose your wounds. You inherited them. You absorbed them through tone, silence, trauma, reward, neglect. You didn't decide to become the Marauder. Life taught you that strength equals survival. You didn't choose to live as the Hermit. It just hurt less than being misunderstood again. And yet, here you are. Old patterns repeating. Same fights, same fears, same walls. But now, you have the tools, the names, the map. And so your conscious mind can now become what it was always meant to be. Not the hammer, but the hand that wields it. MysticPersonas, a bridge between minds. The beauty of the MysticPersona system is that it speaks to both minds. To the conscious, it offers names, patterns, clarity, strategy. To the subconscious, it offers symbols, archetypes, metaphors, a language it actually understands. Each persona is a state of consciousness. Each shadow is a triggered response. Each oracle is an invitation to integration. So when the whisper rises, "I'll never be enough," you don't fight it. You honor it. And you shift. From Time Wraith to Wismage. From Bastion to Sentinel Knight. From Shade to Herald. Not by fixing, but by reclaiming your choice in the moment. The final illusion, control. We spend most of our lives trying to control the subconscious, to override it, hack it, command it into silence. But that's like screaming at a storm. You don't tame the wind, you sail with it. So here is the invitation. Don't fear your whispers. Don't shame your shadows. Don't idolize your core, and don't worship your conscious thoughts. Instead, sit with your mind like a symphony. Listen, choose the conductor, and let your personas play their parts, with you, not against you. You are the awareness behind it all. When the Trickster speaks, laugh, then return. When the Hermit retreats, honor the space, then return. When the Marauder charges, breathe, then return. You are not your reaction. You are the awareness that notices it. And when you know that, you will never be ruled by your subconscious again. You will learn to dance with it. And that is the moment you become free.
If this stirred something in you, don't keep it to yourself. Like the video, share it with someone who's ready to wake up to their true self, and subscribe, because this is just the beginning of your transformation. Find out your 4 core personas for free. Link to quiz is on the description.